Hi everybody, welcome back. It's the Syncretic Gardener here, and I'm making a lengthier video because, well, I have a lot to share with what's going on with me and my garden. So looking outside, you can kind of see how sunny it is and bright. There's greening going on out there. Not many clouds in the sky. But it's still very cold. Some of the nights are getting down into, the freezing point. And I'm so excited that things like my broccoli are sprouting and such, but I still need to be cautious because it's not time to put them out yet. Too cold, too cold. I'm in the 7B zone. And when I see and hear of other people and friends and some people that I don't know, but I'm learning from growing, I'm like, oh man. But, just like my peace lily who doesn't dig those kind of cold temperatures, I'm not setting the broccoli shoots out there, even though I'd like to be at that point. Patience is part of what I'm learning from the garden. But up here, I have my potatoes. They're chitting, C-H-I-T-T-I-N-G, chitting, just making sure that that's clear. It's when you set them out and the eyes, which these are called, grow. And when they're a certain length, I can soon put them in their container. And I have a sack container that I'm going to use for the potatoes. And apparently that's an easier kind of edible to grow. But we're talking about me here, so we'll see. There's lots of different ways of doing this, of growing potatoes, and there's so many ways. I'm going to find out what works best for me. I'll try different things. And like I said, I'm a syncretic learner. I'm a syncretic gardener, so I'm pulling on different traditions, different ways, some are new, to grow things effectively. It's my little bit of kale down there. I don't know if you can see it, just sprouting up. But I hope you don't mind the music. I'm a believer that plants enjoy music. They get it from the vibrations. It's a controversial theory, but I'm a musician, so whatever. That's what I'm going to go with. And if the plants don't fare well, then I'll be like, yeah, that song was not good for them. But we'll see. Anyways, that's my potatoes. And when I do go further with them, I want to take you on that journey. Don't worry, I won't forget. So let's talk about some of the other sprouts that are really, really, really coming up. And let's go take a look at them, okay? Okay, so here I have a beautiful, beautiful view of outdoors. You can see more greening out there, right? And look at my seeds, look at my sprouts. So over here I have my bok choy, or Chinese cabbage, a little sprout there. Don't know if you can see it, I hope you can. And I also have some red onion seedlings, some butternut squash, the Oregon sugar pot peas, they're coming up too. And I realize not all the things germinate at the same time, and that's something that teaches me patience and balance as well with the garden. There is, in this area, I have the green peas in the middle, as opposed to the sugar peas over there is the green peas. And also I have okra, right, and eggplant are here. So underneath here, lovely turnip, sprouts are doing well. So as you see, I'm repurposing the things that I already had, and though I do try to limit my plastic buying, I'm still going to use what I have in plastic to take care of that, because I still have things of a plastic nature that are still lingering around. So I'm going to use them and use them again until I can no longer. Over here, this is my lemon tree. Now, some of the seeds that you see sprouting are seeds that I purchased, and I'll show you that in detail in a moment. But some of the things that I purchased are from seeds, right? So I bought this lemon, and the lemon before that, I took the seeds out and I grew the seeds. I took my time with them. They were in a smaller container. They were in this size container at first, and I realized early on that soil wasn't efficient for them, so I needed to add things that would help with the growth. So I did purchase some Miracle-Gro citrus fruit spikes. They're so large. I put gloves on and I crumbled them And then I was able to put them in the soil and gently mix up the soil. So when I transplanted it, I saw less yellowing of the leaves and things as such. Yeah, so that's what's going on in this area. Let's take a look at some of the seeds now. So here I am doing a little bit of work. My makeshift table is my little lunch table, but I'm kind of using it as a space. When the weather gets nicer, I'll go outside. But I bought these seeds from Organic Vegetable Seeds. They have 32 vegetable varieties in here, and it's the heirloom vegetable seeds, which are like staples. Wonderful. That's a lot of seeds, and no, I did not plant all of the seeds, and no, I did not even plant all of the seeds from one seed packet, because that I knew better than to do. We're dealing with time with the garden, and I do not want all of those sprouts to overwhelm me, because they will. So that's why I was careful about the time that I planted them. Being patient means also not trying to plant everything at once in the small space that I have. But organization is important to me because I do better with organization. So these are, for instance, I haven't opened these yet, but this is the pumpkin pack. And in the booklet that comes with it's fantastic. It gives you the type of seed, and it talks about it. And it talks about, hey, this is the germination time when you're sowing it. If you're sowing it directly in the ground, this is how the row should be. This is how deeply you should plant it. It's fantastic and wonderful, and that's very helpful because it creates a learning environment for me to look at that, because there's no way I'm proficient enough to memorize not only what the seeds look like or planting them bare and being like, I'll remember that. No way. It's a learning experience, just like these videos that I'm making. I'm learning as I go, on the job training. But I enjoy very much. I've separated some of the seeds in groups by their germination time. Some of them like loamy, sandier soil. Some of them not so much. Some of them have like a specific pH that they, I know all of them have, pH needs, but when they write it on there, like the pH needs to be between this and that, I figure, hey, maybe I need to keep track of that. So I usually put them in the envelopes, put these packets inside the envelopes and, write on them different information. And I put them in there. So as I'm growing them and moving more outside and starting more inside or outside as the weather allows, I'll be able to keep track of them. It even puts on there how long it takes for them to reach maturity, so that's fantastic. This is just another container that I'm using. I'm trying to decide what should go in there. And I do have, some other containers coming, regular containers, so hopefully I'll be able to start some of my herbal garden in that area. But anyways, that's what's going on with me. My flower garden outside is wonderful, but it needs a different type of attention than all this needs, and this is good for me to learn about that. So I hope you come on the journey with me, and if you have any suggestions, because I know there's lots of different ways of doing things, or you want to share, or maybe we can help each other on this journey. But I look forward to continuing the journey with you. So have a good day. Take care.